Have you ever noticed how a woman's subtle gestures, like playing with her hair or stealing glances, seem to say more than words ever could? In this video, we're diving deep into the powerful unspoken signs of female attraction, from playful touches to the intensity of her gaze. These behaviors reveal her true feelings, often before she even realizes it herself. Stay with us until the end to unlock the hidden meanings behind these delicate actions, and you'll learn how to truly understand the language of attraction in a way you never thought possible if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet. I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment one below if it doesn't resonate with you. Leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial, as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Chapter 1. The all-urging dance of her hair when a woman is sexually attracted to you. One of the most revealing yet delicate signs is how she plays with her hair. This seemingly innocent gesture can speak volumes about her emotions, desires, and attraction, transcending words to reach a place of raw instinct. Hair is often an important aspect of a woman's identity, and when she draws attention to it, whether through twirling it around her fingers, flipping it back over her shoulders, or gently brushing it aside, she is subtly yet powerfully communicating her longing for you to notice her. It's her subconscious way of saying, I want you to see me. I want to be beautiful in your eyes. This behavior is usually an automatic response driven by a combination of nervous energy excitement and an instinctive desire to present her best self to someone she finds intriguing the way she plays with her hair. Whether it's absent-mindedly twisting the ends, curling strands around her finger, or casually tossing her hair in a way that frames her face, reveals her interest in you and how she hopes you perceive her. It's not just about vanity. It's about connection, attraction, and a deep-seated desire to captivate your attention. When she adjusts her appearance in your presence, it's a signal that she wants to capture your attention and approval from a stoic perspective. Human connection often extends beyond spoken words. The Stoics taught that much of what we express comes through subtle, involuntary actions. They emphasize the importance of careful observation, of seeing what's really there beneath the surface. To truly understand the emotions and intentions of others, by playing with her hair, she's giving you a glimpse into her emotional world, even if she's not fully aware of it herself. It's an invitation of vulnerable and authentic expression of how much your presence affects her. This behavior is aligned with the Stoic teachings about human nature reminding us to be attuned to these behaviors, as they often reveal more than words ever could. Hair play isn't the only sign of attraction. It's part of a wider language of gestures. She may also adjust her clothing, touch her neck, or find other small ways to draw your gaze towards her. These subtle movements are almost instinctual signals, designed to communicate that she wants you to see her, to truly notice her. When she engages in these small adjustments, it's as though she's instinctively trying to enhance her appearance. Oh, make sure she's putting her best foot forward for you. A woman who is genuinely drawn to you will often make these unconscious shifts in an effort to present herself in the most captivating way possible. Recognizing these behaviors can be enlightening, but it's important to approach them with mindfulness. The Stoics would caution against rushing into assumptions or letting fleeting moments dictate our perceptions. They would argue that real understanding comes from noticing consistent patterns, not from overanalyzing isolated gestures, but from recognizing their occurrence over time by observing without immediately reacting, by taking in these small cues and letting them build a fuller picture. You position yourself as a man who is mindful, patient, and attuned to the delicate intricacies of human attraction. If she's constantly playing with her hair, adjusting her clothing, or drawing attention to her appearance in your presence, it's a clear indicator that she's aware of you. And W ants to leave an impression when she flips her hair to reveal her neck, when she runs her fingers through her hair in a way that shows off its shine and texture, or when she lightly touches her neck or face. All of these are glimpses into her desire to connect with you on a deeper level. These gestures go beyond mere vanity. They deeply ingrained expressions of her attraction. The Stoics, though they may not have explicitly addressed the finer points of hair flips and grooming, taught us that people often reveal their emotions in indirect, unspoken ways. By paying close attention to how she behaves, you can gain a deeper insight into her feelings, an understanding that's far more profound than any verbal declaration. It also aligns with the Stoicism virtues of patience and restraint, to allow feelings to unfold in their own time, rather than forcing them to a premature conclusion. Another aspect of hair play is its intrinsic connection to femininity. For many women, their hair is a symbol of their femininity, a representation of who they are when she plays with her hair. While you're around, she's signaling her awareness of her feminine allure and is inviting you to be captivated by it as well. It's an unconscious yet deliberate effort to draw your gaze toward her, to highlight her softness and beauty in the hopes of winning your appreciation. But even as these signs of attraction may seem evident, it's essential to remain balanced and composed. The Stoics remind us not to get caught up in overinterpretation or to let our emotions run wild. Instead, observe these moments for what they are, small pieces of a larger tapestry that reveal how she feels about you. Over time, maintaining jumping to conclusions, but instead watching for consistent signs will allow you to fully understand her intentions without clouding your judgment with premature excitement. These subtle signals, while revealing, are just one aspect of the complex interplay of attraction. As in all things, patience is your greatest ally. The Stoics knew that the right actions often arise naturally when we take the time to understand the world around us, and so it is with attraction. Observe, be present, and let your actions be guided by what you learn, rather than what you assume. Ultimately, her hairplay is an invitation, a small but powerful indication of her desire to draw closer to you. It's her way of highlighting her feminine beauty, hoping that it captivates you, hoping that you see her for all that she is, and that she wants to be for you, and for you, the man who truly observes. It's a reminder to be present, to be attuned, and to appreciate the delicacy of these interactions without forcing or rushing what will naturally bloom in its own time. Chapter 2. The magnetic power of stolen glances. One of the most unmistakable signs that a woman is sexually attracted to you lies in the quiet moments when she steals glances in your direction. These quick, almost nervous looks are what make her feelings too obvious. Instead, she engages in the silent language of attraction, sneaking peeks at you. When she thinks you're unaware, these stolen glances are like windows into her deeper hidden feelings, an invitation to understand the pull she feels towards you, even if she's not ready to say it out loud. It's this subtlety, this delicate dance of the eyes, that makes these moments so intoxicating. The Stoics taught that human behavior is often guided by forces we don't fully. These glances can happen anywhere, across a crowded room, during a casual conversation, or in a group setting. The important thing is to be aware of how often it occurs. If she consistently glances at you when she thinks you won't notice, only to quickly look away as if she's been caught, it's not just a coincidence. It's a strong, unspoken declaration of her attraction. It's her way of taking in your presence, trying to study you without making her interest too obvious. What makes these stolen action here? The truth is simple. Her body is betraying the emotions she might be trying to keep hidden. There's a beauty in this restrained interaction. Her interest and even her vulnerability maintaining eye contact is not just about looking. It's about creating a bridge of emotional connection. There's something almost electric about holding someone's gaze. It's as if in that moment the world narrows down to just that she's comfortable in your presence and is unafraid to let you know she's interested. The Stoics believe that vulnerability and strength are intertwined, and this is especially true in moments of sustained eye contact when she gazes at you. She's lowering her defenses just enough to let you see her feelings, allowing herself to be vulnerable in your presence. However, not all eye contact is created equal. The subtle nuances of her gaze can reveal different levels of interest if she holds you. And deeply intimate, it's a silent exchange where emotions are communicated through the intensity of your gazes. The Stoics would advise against becoming too fixated on eye contact alone, though. While it's a significant indicator of attraction, it should always be considered alongside her other behaviors if her eye contact is strong. But her body language suggests distance, like turning away or avoiding conversation. It could indicate mixed signals. The key is to observe her entire body language. Here they focus their attention. This wandering gaze is a quiet, almost instinctive way of expressing physical attraction. When she looks at your lips, it could indicate that she's thinking about kissing you, while a more thorough scan of your body suggests a deeper, more intimate interest. These moments, though subtle, are crucial in understanding the depth of her feelings. Eye contact paired with these wandering gazes tells a story of attraction, curiosity, and desire that words often fail to capture. A power of physical touch. One of the most undeniable and electrifying signs of sexual attraction is when a woman initiates physical touch, whether it's a light lingering touch on your arm, a playful nudge during conversation, or the subtle brush of her hand against yours. These moments of contact are rarely accidental. Physical touch is her way of signaling that she feels comfortable in your presence, and it often reveals an openness to deeper, more intimate connection with each touch. She's signing space between two people and forming a tangible bond. When she touches you, whether deliberately or by accident, she's breaking down the physical barrier that separates you, signaling a deeper level of comfort. This is no small gesture, whether it's the soft touch of her hand during a conversation, or the way her fingers seem to linger just a second longer than necessary. She's expressing her attraction in a way that speaks louder than words. Every brush of her hand, every playful poke is like the ability to build intimacy without the need for conversation. It's the language of the body, a form of communication that can convey desire and affection in a single moment. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. The Stoics believed in the power of actions over words, and physical touch is one of the clearest examples of this truth. When a woman initiates contact, she's not testing the waters of gauging how you'll react to her closeness. If you pull away or seem uncomfortable, she might interpret it as a sign that you're not interested, or that the connection isn't mutual. But if you respond with warmth, perhaps by returning the touch with a gentle hand on her back or a light squeeze of her hand, you're reinforcing that connection. This reciprocal touch encourages her to feel even more comfortable around you, creating a safe space where attraction can deepen naturally longer as your connection grows. Each touch tells a story, and it's up to you to understand what she's communicating through her body language. Chapter 7. The desire to spend time together. One of the most undeniable, electrifying signs that a woman is sexually attracted to you is her persistent desire to be near you. She finds subtle and sometimes not so subtle ways to weave herself into your world, whether it's dropping delicate hints, casually suggesting shared activities, or extending bold an end. She doesn't just want to be around you. She needs it, as if being in your orbit satisfies an emotional yearning. She can't fully explain. A woman who is truly interested will go out of her way, often bending time and circumstances to ensure you're together. She'll make suggestions that feel natural, inviting you to partake in activities you both enjoy. Or she might ask for your help with something, a subtle but powerful move to deepen your bond. And sometimes she simply makes herself available. Just about formal dates or planned outings. Either she may unexpectedly show up at places where she knows you'll be blending seamlessly into group activities just to stay close. These moments, though seemingly spontaneous, are intentional. Her way of communicating that you're constantly on her mind. A silent but powerful confession of her desire. When a woman consistently prioritizes time with you, it's as if her soul is whispering the truth her lips have yet to speak. You've captivated her, and rarely if ever turns down an opportunity to hang out. It's a sign that she's eager to be in your world, even with a hectic schedule. A woman who is truly attracted to you will move mountains to make time for you, rearranging her life if necessary, just to steal precious moments with you. This willingness to adjust her plan speaks volumes about the depth of her feelings. It shows that she values your presence in her life and is eager to build something meaning with you. Brick by emotion chance to engage in deeper conversations and create lasting memories. It's her way of laying the foundation for something more, testing the strength of the bond she hopes to build. One of the most telling signs of her attraction is her level of engagement. When you're together, if she's genuinely invested in every conversation, hanging on to your words, asking thoughtful questions, and remembering the smallest details you've shared. It's not just politeness, it's proof of her growing emotional with you. The more her attraction intensifies, creating a bond that transcends mere infatuation and blossoms into something much more profound. Now that we've explored the intricate signs of female attraction, what have you learned so far? Comment below on one thing you've discovered that you'll bring into practice in your life. Let's start a conversation about how understanding these subtle signals can deepen our connections. If you like this video, please leave your comment.